a social club. How did it come to be?
Well, really, we just wanted somewhere cool where we could all hang out once a month with some nice people and play some music and listen to some music. I mean, there's the live music in London. The live music scene isn't that brilliant, but is a great little club called Country Soul Sessions, which happens in central London, and we kind of love that place. But they wouldn't let us play there every month, so we thought that maybe we should, if we could set up our own one and sort of invite people down and have some guests, and it's been really fun so far.
We've been really lucky actually. Every month it's been a really special guest. We've had a couple of
like who?
We had Joey Whaler. He's a young kind of rockabilly, country, gospel. He does a bit of everything, and we had his first full show here, and that was incredible. Wasn't it? It was really special.
And of course the Shriek of an Eagle, which is Louis' band.
Louis Jones, who I know you love. You're their fan.
Big fan.
He used to be in a band called the Warm Jets, and this is his new project.
Not exactly country, but it's definitely Americana, and he's got some really great
beautiful
songs.
Songwriter, really special.
So your umbrella is big enough for diverse.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, we had the Rockeros. And then last month we had the Honkabillies and fabulous Guido with his new band Country and Wasted.
He was hilarious.
Which was
really
amazing.
Really
He
good
was
show.
He's definitely a star.
We covered one of our songs as well, which is the first. That was a really special thing to happen.
Which one did he cover?
Now You Are Sleeping. I'm not going to play that song again. I think he did it better. He's put us to shame. He's got the title, and obviously this month is.
Yeah, I was going to say who's on tonight.
We got Johnny Trouble. Trouble came to town for the first time in London, and we're really excited about that.
From Germany?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What are you up to now?
Well, Johnny's, you've got a new album coming out in the summer, in July. So just before ours, a few months later. So I'm really excited about that. I had a little preview of it, and it's very exciting. It's really good. It's the only other artist, I think. Your album is called
Hard Luck Town.
Hard Luck Town.
And I was going to say what's next for you, but you've kind of already touched on it. Sarah Vista.
Yeah, we've got a new debut album coming out in September.
Yeah, we've been working hard on it and getting it finished.
Called?
And just when we thought it was finished, there was a bit more to do, and then another bit.
It's always the same.
The hardest bit's knowing when to stop, especially when you're having so much fun with it.
Could have been easily a double LP if we kept everything that we started with.
But that one's going to be called Killing Fever.
Yeah.
So you're doing vinyl?
It's definitely vinyl, yeah. I mean, we're bringing it out in we're bringing out CDs and downloads and
we decided we're going to punish
phono cylinders and any other format.
People who take downloads, we're going to punish them by knocking a couple of tracks off that you'll only get if you buy the real deal.
The real deal.
That's cool.
But I mean, for us, the vinyl is the album, and the others are the sort of second prize, really. The vinyl's the important bit. And what's quite cool about it is that we've been able to, because it's an album with two sides, we've actually arranged the songs so that one side is our more kind of spaghetti western stuff, and then the other side is all the country stuff. So we've basically got a country side and a western side.
That's cool. We play both.
We do both kinds. So yeah, we're pretty excited about that. That's coming out a little bit later on in the year.
And I understand there's a movie.
There's a movie coming out, hopefully around the same time.
And what's the?
We're on the soundtrack.
What's the film?
It's called Price of Death. It's by a director called Danny Garcia, who usually does music documentaries, but he's turned his hand to westerns, and he's done it in a very old school kind of way. A lot of it was shot in Almeria, where a lot of the locations for the original best westerns were made.
Wait for you to say that magic name.
Once Upon a Time in the West.
Once Upon a Time in the West.
I can't mention that enough. You must be sick of hearing me. I just got back from the location hunting for. Obviously, I'd been to Sweetwater, and Jeff, the henchman, came with me, and we did some filming at Sweetwater, Claudia Cardinale's house in the movie. And I got to go and see all the other locations in Monument Valley.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I went to see the remains of the arch, where they shot the scene, the flashback scene with the harmonica. And yeah, Sarah Vista doesn't cry, but I feel very emotional when I think about this because it was just such a special
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. So, you've got the album coming out. What's next for Sarah Vista Social Club? Who have you got lined up?
We've got a band next month who's got an incredible frontman. He's a guy called Colbert Hamilton. You've heard him sing, but he's
Yeah, he's amazing.
Is he the
yeah.
Black
he's got
Elvis?
apparently that's what they call him, yeah, the Black Elvis. He's from London. He's our first, apart from us, I think he's our first artist from London. I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's doing quite a lot of original stuff, and
Yeah.
his current band's more country than than Elvis.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking
We're
forward
trying to keep
seeing
it,
that.
and we've only really had artists on that do a lot of original. That's why you're so good. You've got loads of original material because there's a kind of on the rockabilly and country circuit. There's quite a few people do covers, and that's
Yeah.
we wanted to keep everyone here as independent artists that write their own material. That's something that's really important to us.
Yeah.
We don't do any covers.
Yeah.
And,
But it comes through,
Pretty
I
proud.
have to say, having been to all four.
well, you have. You've been to everyone. This song's in a movie coming out soon. And it's the title track from our LP. And Johnny plays on the record. I'm really proud about that. Yeah.
Riding into your town, hunting close to the ground, they'll track you down. Boy, quiet please. High class, low wheels, ahead on heels, I'll hunt you down. Boy, I'll shoot you down. Switchblade, smaller 45 if I move, I'll shoot you down, boy. I'll shoot you down. I got the fire and a killing fever. Five cards stunned, face down in the mud. I'll shoot you down, boy. Switchblade, small at 45 if I boot you right down, boy. You're going down. Cold as ice, but I burn like whiskey. You may hate, but boy, you're gonna miss me. I got the far end, the killing fever.
So, who inspires you?
Well, I guess our big influence on all our spaghetti western songs is obviously Morricone and those amazing soundtracks, you know, for all the you know, those great spaghetti westerns. But you know, I think we're putting a slightly different twist on it in that, you know, all ours are actually they're inspired instrumentally, but they've all got lyrics which don't really feature in the Morricone stuff. So I think that gives it a little bit of a different twist, but we're certainly going for the Morricone production, thanks to our maestro, A.D. Hardy, who keeps us all under control in the studio.
Lyrically,
Yep.
it's very female-centered.
Yeah.
Completely female-centered. It's an entirely female point of view. And so, what women inspire you?
Ooh, that's throwing me. There's quite a lot. We're going to be here a while, but I like all types of strong, independent females. Not only from, I mean, there's a large kind of influence from the movies that I like. So some of the female stars that were just on screen. You know, there's like Joan Crawford in Johnny Guitar. She's one of my favourite
Oh, yeah.
bitches on screen. I mean, she's just amazing. There's no man's gonna mess with her. She was just brilliant. The scene when she comes in and stood at the top of the stairs with that very masculine kind of, that was, there's a few, there's Audrey Totter that was in a 40s western. I like 40s westerns as well. There's one called The Woman They Almost Lynched, and she plays this really strong, really beautiful blonde in this amazing kind of costume, and she has this, I think it was one of the first fight scenes between two women. It goes on for an awful long time. They're really enjoying it. They're dragging this other girl around the bar, and I just really like that title. And there was obviously Peggy Cummins, who's one of my favourite on-screen goddesses in Gun Crazy, where she played she's working at the fair as a gunslinger, and she's just incredible in this movie. And there's this sort of line where he's sort of asking, he wants her to stop because they've gone on this Bonnie and Clyde type. Well, it predates that movie, and I think it's pretty much a copy of this movie. But he's saying, why do we have to keep doing this? I don't want to keep killing. I want to stay out of trouble. I love you. But she's like, all my life I've been kicked around, and now it's my turn to do the kicking. She's kind of just so, she befriended my dad in later years. My dad's a massive film buff, and that's where I got my movie love from, and he told her about Sarah Vista and how much she kind of is one of the influences in the imagery. She picked all her own costumes. She's very strong back in the day, and she basically was too strong for Hollywood, so she kind of left under a kind of cloud of because she just didn't want to be moulded into something that she was. She's a very strong, wonderful lady. So she's definitely a big influence.
Well, I think that outlaw spirit comes through.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's one of the things we love about your music. You're on the dangerous side of of what we do, and it is largely about the Western themes rather than more just the country kind of thing.
So what has inspired you? Who has inspired you?
A lot of people. I listen to very, very different music. So it started with Johnny Cash, of course. When I was 7 years old, and I was listening lots to Bob Dylan, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, and stuff like that. So a lot of folk stuff, and of course spaghetti western, because I really loved to watch, and still do, to watch these old western movies. And of course Morricone is the hero.
The man.
So yeah, he is definitely is killer. And Yeah, but I listen
On
to
your new album, there's some more links to that kind of side of your music, I feel.
the new album.
Right. Yeah, some more of the sort of.
It's a
that kind
mix of kind of everything. I got some Western instrumental, some surf stuff, and
Wow.
Good.
So what's the theme that
Six
goes
tracks
through your
as well,
album?
isn't it?
What's the theme that sort of goes through it all?
through the
Is it
album.
outlaw? Is it, what is it that sort of unites it?
I really can't tell. I don't know. It's you know, I never think
Maybe
about
it's
that.
trouble.
Definitely, it's trouble. I think most of the songs are stories of my own from the past, which
Right.
is maybe you know, I grew up on the countryside in a small village with 120 inhabitants, and
Wow.
growing up there is can be a little bit hard and difficult.
Sort of under a microscope.
So yeah, and I think that's the main thing of the album, growing up,
Yeah. That's cool.
yeah, with
Yeah.
trouble all the time.
Well, I don't have any other questions.
You've been amazing.
Thank you very much.
We should ask you some questions. Like,
Sarah
like-
Vista. Beautiful new hair.
Can't stop looking at your hair. It's amazing.
Sarah Vista, The Henchman, and Johnny Trouble.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you know I try to hide, you know I try to run, then I've held in my back the barrel of a gun. I ain't playing my guitar to the clickety-clack. I'm singing a song about the rhythm of that railroad track. They roll on choo-choo roll train, and that was so sweet refrain.